Well, good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is something a little different to the norm. Not Cold Waters, not Euro Truck Simulator, not American Truck Simulator, but no. Today we are diving into XCOM 2, and this is my modded game installation. I've played the XCOM games now for more years than I care to remember, since the early 1990s. This battle was something else. This ended up being a four-way battle between my XCOM agents, between the Hive, which is a mod, between Advent, and between the Lost. Not planning on narrating this so much during the battle, but sit back and enjoy, because this one gets pretty intense. It's also a longer video, so you know what? If you want a snack or a cup of coffee or something stronger, now's a good time to go and get it. God, I love the intros to this game. Okay, Bradford. So, I'm moving the squad here. We've got to head towards the cargo. And we're concealed, so we're in stealth mode. Can't be seen. Just going to advance the entire squad. Sometimes I'll advance on the second move too. Sometimes just the first move. But here the objective is to get close to the cargo that I want to basically grab and steal. And I'm hidden, so there's a good chance. Right, let's see what's around. So I got some chrysalids. Okay, stuff blowing up. That's not good. That's more chrysalids. That's a little chrysalid thing. They're hiding from everyone. That's really not good news, but okay, we can deal with that. There's a lot of chrysalids here. Oh, and the Lost, the zombies. And resistance. Oh, I've got some... Okay. Suspense music, that's never a good thing, but I've got some XCOM on the ground. Okay, they're kind of effective. Yep, killing these rippers, that's what they're called. This guy has come out hiding, presumably to attack, yep, to kill someone. Okay. Oh, that's a big one. He's been hurt though. Okay. Right, I'm going to move everyone closer to the objective area. So that'll take me a little bit, I guess.
For the cause. Moving to designated coordinates.
On my way. Good copy. Moving on target. Yes, Commander.
Guide my hand. Moving on target location.
Heading out. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Okay, more chrysalid activity, which we figured. That was one being born from a dead body. And that's well, I'm not sure what that was. Oh, I guess that's another birthing. Okay, more zombie action. Nothing going on here. Oh, there's something. Pumpkinhead is attacking whatever the heck that is. He's brave, shooting this guy next to him when there's four around him. These guys are going for Ripper. Have it your way. There's another one you can go for. Yeah, that looks like a warrior of some sort. Okay, and back to my turn. So my turn, I decided I wanted to use a bit of height. Height helps, you can see a little bit further, and your gunshot is more accurate. So this guy here, Praetor Mox, has a hook, and he can get some altitude.
The path is clear.
If you listen carefully, you can hear the chittering sounds. It's wonderfully atmospheric, but kind of makes you nervous, you know? I'm taking my time here deciding where I'm going to put my agents.
Heading out.
If you're new to the game, Overwatch is where if something bad moves in front of you, your agent has a chance to take a shot at it. I'm going to use Overwatch because if they get spotted, they'll at least have a chance of shooting whatever's seeing them.
Eyes on the prize. Watch order confirmed.
Alright, that's bad news. When a chrysalid kills a human, it infects it, or some of them infect them with eggs that produce more chrysalids. So one chrysalid can produce... That's 3. Yeah, one chrysalid can potentially produce dozens of bad guys, and of course more are being born. So what might have been a small threat at the beginning of the game is becoming a bigger threat. Let's see what the zombies are doing. Oh, they killed something. Okay. And resistance taking out more chrysalids. Alright. It's going to make this guy mad. But okay. Okay. So, Praetor Mox are still on the roof. And now that he's up there, I'd love to use him to my advantage and use his height. But the problem is, it's poking a hole in a hornet's nest, and I'm going to alert everything to my presence, and okay, that's not going to end well, as we'll discover.
Roger that.
It's a bit confusing here, but what I'm doing is consolidating my firebase in more or less one location. Neither the chrysalids nor the Lost carries grenades. Advent troops will, but these guys don't. So I need that covering support fire when the shit hits the fan.
Eyes on the prize.
Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Where's this fecker going? Oh, okay. That long delay is not a good sign. That means there's lots of enemy units for the AI to be considering. And then of course it kills I guess a resistance warrior. Great. In fact, the game is noticeably running a little slower now than it was just a few minutes ago when I jumped in. And the Lost are spotting the chrysalids, so things are about to kick off.
As you command.
Those red squares with an exclamation mark on them, if I enter that square, that is an area where the enemy will most definitely spot me. So I'm moving my squad up here, but keeping them out of the red area. I want to keep my stealth as much as possible, but I want to move them as close as possible because they're more accurate up close. Most of them are anyway. That green flashy star thing, if I can get an agent to that square and activate that, that will mark that crate for collection, and I got to collect those to succeed in this mission. Well, I got to survive as well.
Got my eyes on.
That's like the most dramatic death ever. It's another death though, and that's not good. Yeah, more deaths. That was definitely poison showing there. Got a zombie. Okay, these chrysalids are starting to concern me now. Ooh, this guy's flanking me. He's coming up behind me. He's gone now, though. He's not. No, he hasn't gone. He's just not visible. And the chrysalids are going for height too. Okay, what are the Lost up to? Not much, and then the Resistance are killing Chrysalid Rippers, which is great, but they're missing, and they're also losing their own as well. Alright, back to me. And I decide I'm gonna become visible because I gotta grab that cargo and let the fight begin. Game on!
A-10 Batal. Now we fight in the open.
We're picking up a steady signal from the transponder. Firebrand is en route to make the pickup.
I will end you.
I got it, right?
And so there I am, just causing wanton destruction and killing everything that I can get my sights on. And this guy shows up.
That's right.
Wow. This just got that notch or two higher.
You have been judged.
Hello, Mr. Warlock. Probably the easier of the chosen assassins to cope with, the chosen to deal with, but not exactly easy. So that's just made this a little bit tougher. Now there's a lot of zombies and a lot of chrysalids around. There's some Advent Hive and some non-Advent Hive, and there's now the chosen.
We may be able to mark them for ourselves and prevent their airlift.
Thank goodness we don't have ammunition restrictions. We just get free reloads. And Praetor Mox has got the ability of Retribution, which essentially means if a bad guy gets close, he takes a swipe at them with his weapon, and thank goodness for that. Sometimes I think the Warlock's most effective ability is to bore you to death by telling you how amazing he is. Yeah, he does have good psionic skills thinking about it.
Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
I will sacrifice you for the Elder's blessings. When you are embraced by the Void for your crimes against the Elders, the Templars will find that nothing but eternal darkness awaits them.
Hunt him down. Rolling out.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
That's it.
The loss of these subordinates is as meaningless to me as it is to you.
That's it! Absolutely.
As you command. Do your new
Hey, sweetie, what are you doing?
of your men
Nothing. Just shooting bad guys.
Yeah, it looks like it.
What you have done to humanity.
That's a chrysalid.
Kazoo type. Alright, ew! That's nasty. I'm out.
Alrighty. Okay, thanks. Bye. Love you.
Love you.
Oopsie. And Retribution failed, and Praetor Mox got slashed with a... I think that's an Advent Chrysalid. Okay, I'm going to patch him up. If you don't patch up your agents and they're infected by poison, they become zombies, and then they explode, and the Chrysalid emerges from their corpse. So you really want to try and avoid that. Okay, took another hit there, and another barrage of words from the Warlord, so as another agent I had to patch up. But at least this guy wasn't infected by the Ripper, just wounded. Yeah, lost Swarm appeared. This one had a Brute in it. Brute is twice the height, more or less, of a normal one. It's pretty tough. And when you injure it, it's covered in boils that burst and can poison you, and it looks nasty. Alright, so my turn. There's a lot going on in that last turn. A lot of bad guys fighting each other and fighting me. First things first, I've really got to take care of chrysalids close to my units, because those are a pretty big threat. So we tackle them as best we can. And once they're dealt with, we can decide what on earth to do next, and who we're going to patch up.
Of these minions only furthers the need for my presence here.
I definitely got that one. Heal him up.
They live no more. We take from the Elder stock.
Oh, I forgot about this. Alright, I throw an ultrasonic lure. That will bring the loss to that location and any enemy units that are closer there. So I'm actually bringing more bad guys, more enemies onto the battlefield. But the enemy of my enemy is, well, not necessarily my friend, but less of an enemy to me, at least if they're fighting each other. So my theory here is I'll bring more Lost in. They'll fight the chrysalids, and both the rogue chrysalids and the advent chrysalids, and maybe if I can get them around the Chosen, the Warlord, I'll do that too. It's kind of a high-risk strategy, but I'm facing pretty what feels like insurmountable odds at this point. And the game engine's doing weird stuff because there's that much going on. So there are some oddities that the stock game doesn't tend to suffer from. So I'm going to skip through a chunk of the battle here. The long and short are there's a whole bunch of Lost and chrysalids, both factions, in and around this warehouse here. And I am kind of gradually approaching it. I take a couple of hits, I shoot back, I kill anything that gets close to me. But mostly I'm watching this engagement in this warehouse. Now we see a Howler bringing more Lost, we see more chrysalids being born, we see lots of activity. And I'm just trying to take covering fire where I can and just keep my head down enough to survive and see who emerges the victor.
Expectations for them were exceedingly low. As they're just there lifting out their first crate, we're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
As Bradford as a chipmunk, that's hilarious. I'm gonna have to watch this back at twice speed most of the time. I decide that as there's such an epic firefight taking on around this warehouse, I'm going to go for height. So I get all my agents onto the roof and start taking shots at anything I can reach that's much lower than me. Now the chrysalids can jump up to the top, they don't need the ladders. The zombies, the Lost did. So either way, I'm more accurate up top and I've got a bit more covering fire. And I stick up here for quite a while. This is what I mean, there's such an epic scrap going on between the various factions here. It's a shame to get stuck in, get involved. Well, I'm happy just to shoot what I can that emerges from it, but everything here, it's like crystals that jump on the roof. They're met with, let's say, prejudice and resistance. Let's take 2 shots to take out that guy though.
Check it before you get too close.
such a scrap going on down here as well. I'll take shots. My agents take shots when they can. But mostly, we're just watching the two sides kill each other. Or 3 sides, or 4 sides, or... How many sides are there? It's a nice collection of Lost here. At tackling the crystids and doing surprisingly well. Right, well, let's see what happens in my turn.
We triumph. I am the victor. Soon to be out of ammunition. For the free. Need reinitializing weapon.
If you say so. Throwing grenade!
Unless they leave us no choice, we should try to avoid damaging the crates if we want to bring home anything useful.
Well, Bradford, if you could see how many Lost I could see, you would realize I really didn't have that much of a choice. Plus, I'm trying to encourage even more Lost to join this battle.
That's it! Let's rock! Affirmative, covering now! Not a problem.
It is dead. We take from the elder stock. We cross time and space to serve the elders.
What are you holding? The soldiers cannot last forever, Commander.
that was an interesting turn. There's a Lost on the roof. There's a what looks like a crested warrior, I think, on there. Yeah, it is, on the roof as well. He is a big threat, so I tackle this guy first, this warrior. This big enemy. And luckily, Praetor's able to kill it. That was useful. And then there's this Lost zombie kicking around here. Take care of him as well. And then there's all sorts of activity taking on below my position, which I'm not too bothered about, because as long as I've got covering fire, I can take care of it when I'm on the roof. But I've taken a few hits, so yeah, I'm just got to be careful of my squad.
Definitely got that one. Got it covered. Affirmative, covering now.
Sir, heard our message.
Forces will perish.
Something I forgot to mention is I've got a pretty good idea where the Warlock is right now. He is in the opposite corner to where Praetor Mox is right now, and he's on the ground floor, so he's on the basement level, and he's getting surrounded by Lost. So I'm using the Lost as a kind of living shield to stop him from moving around so much. That's going to be useful. Now I still want to take out the Lost and take out any chrysalids, and ultimately the Chosen's not a priority target. It's handy if I can take care of him though.
I got it, right? I'm ready. That's how it's done. By the numbers. Come get some.
So I think genuinely skipping their turns at high speed is hilarious. The little chrysalid rippers running around the battlefield. That's funny. What else goes on? I've still got the Chosen music, but he hasn't done his usual sending psionic shadow jobby things at me, which is good because they're a pain. Oh, hello, Ripper. Goodbye, Ripper. Alright, my turn. Let's see. So I've got a bunch more targets. Let's just take them out. These things are like the sort of hatching sacks The dead bodies produce these psychs, and they take plenty of hits to take care of. If you don't, you get 1, 2... I think you get 2 chrysalids from them. And it pains me in some ways to use some of my characters with sidearms rather than use the blades, but I don't really want to send my rangers down there to get sliced open. It would not be fun. And then there's Dieter Gunther, known as Viking. A little bit timid, but I move him here as he's got, you know, locate. Oh, hello, Chrysalid. Have some of this. Pretty epic pistol, this guy. Plus, he's got cool hair. So yeah, it's not to like. Okay, so Advent's picking up some more supply crates. I've got 3 at this point, so 3 is better than 1 or 2 better than I expected. This brood mother, she's dangerous. She can drop new chrysalid rippers, and she's killing people, so that's not good either. There's a ripper. That one emerged from her butt. Probably not her butt that it emerges from, but it doesn't really matter. I want to think about that right now. How do crystalids reproduce? Huh. Alright, so I didn't skip forward through on this one. I might just... I kind of want to see what happens here. Yeah, some reaction fire from me. Taking care of these guys. Good vantage point up here. Oh, hello. Okay, take care of it. Yes. Yeah, you can't put my guys too close to the edge in some ways, but then they get a greater field of vision. I don't know. Where they are seem to work out, and they've got decent covering support. This lag here, this is the game struggling with so many enemies. Because when you kill something in XCOM 2, it sits on the ground, it stays there. So as you kill more and more enemies, it gets slower and slower. More rippers. This guy's climbing. Oh, that's sneaky. I know what happened. I've watched this before. I still hold my breath when something arrives next to an agent that's got, in this case, retribution. Okay, what's the Chosen doing? Not much. And a lost swarm appears. Oh, Professor Zombie. There's the Chosen. So the game's just showing me where the Chosen is. I know exactly where he is now. I can deal with him in due course. Yes, yes. Quick reload for some of these guys. I need to take care of this brood mother. Oh, hello. That works.
I definitely got that one.
Yes, you did. Okay, so what can Viking shoot? I'm a little concerned of the flames. That's not good. So I'm moving him out of the way here. But there's not much he can see.
Moving to Overwatch.
Yep, Overwatch there. He can see something. Ah, is that a sack? It is. So this guy's got 2 shots, or a reload and a shot, which is nice. Ew, that was a sticky mess. She just walked through.
No one will slip past.
And he can't see much. Yes, Mr. Warlock, we know, we know. So they're taking action, slice someone open and they get killed for it.
What did you expect?
More civilians or operatives getting killed. Oof, lots of them. And these guys might be ones on the roof that I may have invited to leave. Yeah, that's my bad. That wasn't clever, David. So that Chosen's not moving around much, so I know pretty much where he is. That's good. Okay, this site's taking a real beating, but it's still there. 0 in, second shot, and yep, took care of it. Is it worth shooting from here? She's not going to kill it. And we know that that is exactly where. So, yeah, what I'm doing here. This is where the Chosen is. So I'm dropping an ultrasonic lure in his vicinity. Inviting some friends around for dinner. Yep. There we go. And quick reload there. Keep him in Overwatch. Keep Patch in Overwatch as well, I think. Alright. I have another turn, so I'm flying through my turns here, but then Advent are picking stuff up, so yeah. Okay, let's see what the bad guys are up to. Oh, it's Mary. Oh, they sound so angry when they kill someone. Oh, bit of action shot. Is this Patch? It is. Dude, you're shooting anywhere but the victim, but you still killed it, so okay, well, that's fair enough. What's going on here? So that was another birth. Yeah, it's more chrysalids getting born, but then the sack's being destroyed because it was the last chrysalid contained in it. And there's another sack appearing. Okay. Now there should be a bunch of zombies here, and they are off to go and have a little conversation with the Chosen, with the Warlock. You know, obviously, they don't get shot first. Viking missed. Now, whatever the heck's in there just took a cloud. There he is. Yep. He's got kinetic plating. I think that means if you miss, he gets he gets a shield. Not on the microphone. My excitement here. Edge of seat stuff, you know. So that's bad news, but he's going to get hit a lot of times. So a risky strategy here. I'm sending Praetor to go and grab some more cargo. And because he can use his hook to get back up the top. Isn't that sneaky? Yes, it is. I'm also blocking that drain pipe on the way up, if it makes a difference, and it doesn't always make a difference. So I'm going to tackle some Lost whilst you're up here, if you can. Yep, he's still got plenty of shots. He's got a module that gives him extra ammunition, because I think that weapon gets 3 or 4 shots as standard. It might only be 3, which is not many when you can take 2 shots per round. And where am I going to move Scorch? I really want to be able to get to see the Chosen from there, and I can take him out with the sniper rifle, but not much. If she can take out the lesser Lost, you get a free shot if you kill one. So that's great, you know. And with a pistol, she's got a sidearm. She can kill lots and lots of Lost without having to reload. Is that a cheat in the game? Not really a cheat. So I'm moving my agents to be closer here to the edge. That shotgun is a pretty lethal weapon up close. Causes lots of damage. Plus, I think it looks cool. Oh yes, that's right. Viking is floating in thin air. Something, I think Patch, when he was doing his reckless shooting anything that wasn't moving job, shot the floor out from underneath Viking, and somehow he's still there. I don't know what's holding him up. The game engine will not let me move him. You'll see me try and move him later on. So all he can do is stand there and shoot anything that looks alien. I'd say anything with more than 2 eyes, but that's not even a fair set. I love this pistol action. The sniper rifle on that sack is a bit overkill, but it's a waste of a shot in some ways, but you got to take care of them. Nice explosion when they die. Yeah, see the fires cause a bit of damage to the roof. Okay, Advert's still picking up crates, but that's alright. Another chrysalid's born, and then the site explodes. More chrysalids getting born. Wow, there's lots of them here. Yep. They're roaming the battlefield looking for anything to kill, and then they come within range of my guys, they're getting shot at, which is good. Oh, what's going on there? Chosen decided not to move, I think. And there's more Lost approaching him. Oh, that's a... We missed. Useless. Oh, that must be reaction fire. Oh wow, look at these little zombies off to go and have a conversation with the Warlock. And that's a lot. That's blood damage. The brittle ability means if he's hit more than so many damage points a turn, I think it's 10, causes extra damage. So that's now 4 cargoes I've collected. And playing this, I'm debating, can I get close enough to the Warlord to take care of him while still giving myself the advantage of height? So I can't quite see him from where I am. But I can take care of some of these guys. She's doing that whole weird motion thing with her hands. But at least they're steady enough to give her a good shot. This girl, Scorch, has got some great blades. Stop you. Get your mind out the gutter there, lads. Or lasses. Yeah, so I can't see... Oh, I can see the Chosen from there. Oh, what do you know? So I drop a grenade because that just brings more Lost. Plus it might burst some blisters. These are things you don't want to do in most Lost missions. Grenades are very damaging to your mission because they bring swarms, including the IT zombie. And if you don't have the firepower or ammunition reload or accuracy to deal with them, you're in trouble. But here, the ultrasonic lure is pointing them towards where the Chosen is. There's a bunch of chrysalids kicking around here as well. There's one less crystal kicking around here, I should say.
The loss of these subordinates is as meaningless to me.
So I'm stacking them up. All those targets. Let's take a few out. I didn't see the Chosen had much damage on him from there either. No. There's a lot of targets. Right, so I'm going to fast forward through their turns, because there are lots of them. More chrysalids get born, more Lost appear, the Chosen... I love hearing Worf speak at double... Sorry, Praetor Mox speak at double speed. So Michael Dorn does the voice acting for Praetor Mox. So my guy's just waiting to hit on the Lost. And he actually kills one. He kills the clown. Bastard. But then he gets clobbered for it, so that works for me. Yep, alright. So he tells me how amazing he is, and we keep battling on here, basically. 3 agents stacked up to take care of the Lost there, and see what they can do.
I had expected nothing less than failure.
That's it!
The weakness of these minions only furthers the need for my presence here.
That's how it's done. Weapons burning ammo fast. Only the best. Let's do this. Scanning.
Bring the Elder's mercy to the godless.
More civilians getting killed. This warehouse is a wreck, but I'm still covering from the top and taking care of stuff as it emerges. I think that was an Advent chrysalid. Let's see if Patch just... Yep, Patch doesn't care, he kills it anyway, it's fine. And yeah, they're going to ground. They're hiding from me. Because, oh, they're staking out the corners of the building. That's kind of... I didn't spot that whilst playing it. I was so busy with this guy here. But yeah, where's he going? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. So the Warlocks ran off, and they're following him. God, that ultrasonic lure has been quite a trick. All right, Worf, reload. see what we can see here. Yeah, so the Warlord's moved out of range now. And there's still plenty of chrysalid and lost activity. I don't want to just necessarily send my agents down.
My watch begins.
Yeah. Okay, this feels like we're getting closer to the end of the battle now. There's much less activity close to the warehouse.
That's the last of the supply crates in this area. Menace 1-5, you're clear for evac. We got what we came for, so don't take any unnecessary chances out there.
We will bring this resistance to a close.
So the chrysalid hides in one turn, unhides itself or emerges, and then gets taken out by a pistol from Viking. And then another one hides. Yeah, I can see why they're hiding. Oh, there's even more of them in that building. And a lost swarm. Yeah. Actually, there's a lot of activity. I've just cleared it out close to me.
That's right.
I remember thinking at the time, I really want to get down there and get stuck in, because that Warlock I'd love to kill him myself, but at the same time, it's very easy to get swamped by Lost and by chrysalids, and you can lose ammunition and it's not good. Yes! We took care of them. Okay. The Warlock was taken care of. Yeah, here you go, yeah. Dude, you were killed by a zombie, and it wasn't even me.
Good job, Commander. But there's no trace of that Chosen left. I've got a feeling we haven't seen the last of them. Still, at least we ruined their plans today.
So notice the change in music. More of an upbeat tone, I think. So with the Warlock taken care of, I decided to be a bit more aggressive with the squad here, using Praetor Mox's ability to just zip between buildings, like the floor is lava, maybe. And I'm just gonna approach this little corner of Lost down here. I think just being careful. Of course, I can't move Viking. His hair's trapped in something, and the game is still pretty laggy. So Addy pops, and then Viking takes a shot. And takes care of him. Beautiful. Yep, and there's this same guys keep emerging and... Oh, hello. Yeah, so there's definitely chrysalids. 1 or 2 chrysalids I can take care of. That's not too big a deal. 25? Less so.
We take from the elder stock.
The game's definitely getting laggy, even with a bit less enemies left. Oh, a lost swarm. Ah, it's Hoodie Zombie, I think. Or is that a shell suit? I don't know. Workout gear zombie with a hoodie. Not sure, but either way, yeah, there's not that much going on. Okay. Not much to say here. I'm hitting the Lost at range. I'm pretty safe up here.
I'll keep a watchful eye. Come get some.
When the bass drops like it did just then, good things are afoot.
As you order. I will watch. My senses are keen. Okay, I'll go. Scanning. That's it. It has to be good. Overwatch. Overwatch. I take a new approach. I go. I am watching. I will sense enemy defense. Overwatch. Come on. Overwatch.
And the final kill of the battle was accomplished by Patch as an Overwatch shot.
Mission accomplished.
And then that was it. That was the end of the threat to XCOM in this mission. So, as my agents got bored above the Sky Ranger, flew back to the Avenger, we killed 131. Well, no, we didn't kill all of them. 131 dead bodies were strewn along the wasteland city. I don't know how many my squad killed, it certainly wasn't all of them. I don't feature XCOM 2 that much on the channel. I've been playing these games for 30 odd years. I enjoy them. They're quite hard to narrate at the time. There's a lot that goes on in my head that I'm not able to just put down in the microphone. But if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments below. Click a like, that helps the channel apparently. Gets a bit more visibility. I'm not always convinced that's a good thing. You can follow for more videos. Typically I'm driving a truck. And it would be nice to have an XCOM 2 themed truck. Anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for sticking around for the full hour or so. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.